No purpose, no goal, just scrolling. Minutes pass, then hours, and before you even realize it, your day is gone. You tell yourself, I needed a break. But deep down, you know that's not true. You weren't resting, you were escaping. Escaping the work you know you should be doing. Escaping the life you know you should be building. And that's where it starts. Not with failure, not with bad luck, but with small moments. Like this. Late nights, your eyes burning, still staring at a screen. Telling yourself just one more video, just 5 more minutes. But those 5 minutes turn into hours. Those hours turn into days. And those days, quietly, turn into your life. And then one day, you look in the mirror, and something feels off. You don't hate yourself, but you're not proud either. You see potential, but it's buried. You see dreams, but they're fading. And the scary part? You know exactly why. It's not because you don't have time. It's not because you don't have opportunities. It's not because the world is against you. It's because you chose comfort. Over and over again. You chose easy instead of necessary. You chose distraction instead of discipline. You chose excuses instead of action. And now, you're stuck. Same routine, same habits, same results. Every single day feels the same. Wake up late, check your phone, waste time, feel guilty, promise yourself tomorrow will be different. But tomorrow never comes. Because nothing changes until you change. And that's the truth most people avoid. Look around. There are people out there with less than you. Less money, less support, less resources. And they're still winning. Not because they're special, not because they're lucky, but because they made a decision. A real decision. The kind that doesn't depend on motivation. The kind that doesn't wait for the perfect moment. They decided, no matter what, they will show up. Even when they're tired, even when they don't feel like it, even when it's hard. Especially when it's hard. Because that's where growth lives. Not in comfort, not in ease, but in struggle. That moment when you're lying in bed and you know you should get up, but you don't. That's the moment that defines you. That moment when your phone lights up and you know you should ignore it, but you don't. That's the moment that shapes your future. It's not the big decisions. It's the small ones, repeated every single day. You don't wake up successful, you don't suddenly become disciplined. You build it. One action at a time, one choice at a time. And it starts with something simple. Putting the phone down, standing up, doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like it. Because here's the reality. You will never feel ready. You will never feel fully motivated. You will never wake up one day and say, now I have everything I need. That day doesn't exist. There will always be something missing. There will always be a reason to wait. And if you keep waiting, you will wait forever. So the question isn't, when should I start? The question is, how much longer will you delay your life? Because time is moving whether you act or not. Every second, every minute, every hour, it's gone. And you don't get it back. Think about that. Right now, as you're watching this, your life is passing. And you have 2 choices. Keep doing what you've always done and stay exactly where you are. Or make a change. Not a big one, not a perfect one, just a real one. Start small. Wake up a little earlier. Work a little harder. Stay focused a little longer. It doesn't have to be extreme. It just has to be consistent. Because consistency beats everything. Not talent, not intelligence. Consistency. Doing the same thing over and over again, even when it's boring, even when it's hard, even when you don't feel like it. That's what builds success. That's what builds discipline. That's what builds you. And at first, it's going to feel uncomfortable. You'll want to quit. You'll look for excuses. Your mind will tell you, this is too much. I'll do it later. One day won't matter. But don't listen. Because that voice is the same one that kept you stuck. The same one that made you waste time. The same one that kept you average. And if you keep listening to it, nothing will change. So silence it. With action. Not words, not promises. Action. Do the work. Show up. Stay consistent. Even when no one is watching. Especially when no one is watching. Because that's where real growth happens. In silence. In discipline. In those early mornings when it's just you and your decision. That's where winners are built. Not on social media, not in comfort, but in solitude. And slowly, things start to change. You feel stronger, more focused, more in control. You stop chasing distractions. You stop looking for shortcuts. You start building something real, something that lasts. And one day, you'll look back. And you'll realize it wasn't one big moment that changed your life. It was a series of small decisions. Moments where you chose discipline over excuses. Moments where you chose growth over comfort. Moments where you chose action over waiting. And those moments added up. They built your future. Because that's how it works. Success isn't instant. It's built. Day by day. Choice by choice. And right now, you're making a choice. You might not feel it, but you are. You're deciding who you're becoming. With every action, with every excuse. So ask yourself, a year from now, will you still be in the same place? Still making the same excuses? Still wasting the same time? Or will you be someone different? Someone stronger? Someone disciplined? Someone who actually did something with their life? That choice is yours. Right now. Not tomorrow, not next week. Now. So stop waiting. Stop overthinking. Stop telling yourself you'll start later. Because later turns into never. Start now. Messy, imperfect, uncomfortable. It doesn't matter. Just start. Because one day, you will either say, I'm glad I did it. Or, I wish I started earlier. And trust me, you don't want to live with that regret. No excuses. Just action. Subscribe for more.